Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back for your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And you guys are probably aware of these two tweets because I did include both of these in a video just recently, actually talking about the XRP Ledger, the use cases building on it, things like that. I've talked about the value tied to the XRP Ledger. There's a lot of significant value behind the Ledger. We shouldn't rely on Ripple for, providing value for XRP as a token. We should already have that on the XRP Ledger, and then combining with what Ripple is doing, well, guess what? It creates a flourishment of great value for XRP. But with that in mind, today we've seen a pretty significant update. We've seen an update from DCENT, which is quoting this tweet here. So XRP Ledger Labs, we are proud to be part of the Xahau network. Xahau network, as a launch participant, as stated earlier, we will support multiple chains that use the XRP Ledger protocol, and our commitment to the main XRP Ledger remains steadfast. So with this in mind, this is a pretty big update. This is a side chain, if you will, of the XRP Ledger. And it really kind of embodies what the XRP Ledger has, but also combines it with a new fork of it with smart contracts. Now you might be wondering, Nick, how does this provide any value to XRP? I will get to that here in a second. But first, I want to go over what DCENT said over on Twitter. So we do see for 2 years, XRP Ledger Labs has collaborated with other entities with a track record of building on and supporting the XRP Ledger ecosystem. Today, together, we published the white paper for Xahau, an XRP Ledger protocol chain. We're proud to publish the Xahau white paper alongside of GateHub, Alloy Networks, and Evernote XRP Ledger, and others. We believe this is the best, fastest, safest way to get hooks, lightweight, smart contracts for the XRP Ledger protocol out there. Now we can shortly start building all the things we have envisioned for everyday life utility, powered by the XRP Ledger protocol. We will continue to build for the entire XRP Ledger ecosystem, and everything we build will be open for the entire ecosystem to benefit from. We believe a multi-chain XRP Ledger protocol ecosystem can bring both the proven resilience of XRP Ledger mainnet and the endless new possibilities of hooks. Once the Xahau network is fully live, some wallet will obviously be updated to support multiple XRP Ledger protocol networks like XRP Ledger mainnet and Xahau. We're one step closer to realizing our vision for the XRP Ledger protocol, finding its way to actual everyday retail adoption. So this is a big update, and the best part about this, right, is that what we see from this in the white paper, so here's the white paper for it, so you can see the summary. It is a smart contract sidechain for the XRP Ledger ecosystem. It is a fork of the XRP Ledger's open source rippled codebase that embodies all the useful and innovative features of the XRP Ledger, including its environmental sustainability, but tweaks and upgrades the codebase to support smart contracts. Now, within this, we have the XRP Ledger Core. It retains the key features that have made the XRP Ledger one of the most enduring and popular networks out there. But then it also brings in the smart contracts. We have hooks for smart contracts here. This is the big new feature of the Xahau, which is hooks. This is going to be pretty big. But then also we have a few things here to note, which is the native token and better tokenomics. Xahau will be secured by its native token, Xahau XRP, currency code XRP Plus, and powered by better tokenomics designed to reward validators and support smart contracts. But here's how you get it. It's burn to mint liquidity. So as an XRP Ledger sidechain, Xahau will be linked to the XRP Ledger via a one-way burn to mint liquidity portal that allows users to clone their XRP Ledger account address to Xahau and burn XRP on mainnet in return for a matching number of Xahau XRP. So this is very interesting. In my opinion, I think that this could be very beneficial for the idea of XRP being burned and a lot less XRP in circulation. But also I think that this is going to be great for the XRP Ledger itself, because it's going to open the door of endless opportunities for this new sidechain where those use cases are also exposed to the XRP Ledger. And we even see here, in concert, these features create a new network within the XRP Ledger ecosystem that implements the hooks amendment to deliver fast, cheap, secure, smart contracts for the XRP Ledger ecosystem, supported by a properly incentivized community of validators and developers. The development of the Xahau ledger has been driven by the Xahau Launch Alliance, 5 experienced and committed entities within the XRP Ledger community that have carried the cost and risk of establishing the new network without an ICO. Xahau will launch fully functional and decentralized with over 10 independently owned validators run by a representative mixture of the XRP Ledger ecosystem, including developers, exchanges, and long-term community members. So this is great to see. Again, great development from the community. This really does go, like, I think that this confirms how strong the community is behind XRP and the XRP Ledger. Like, we have consistent growth. We have consistent building happening. These are great initiatives, and I think that this is one of the biggest updates that we have seen so far around the community. Again, is this going to provide value for XRP and the XRP Ledger? I do believe it will, right? Even if the XRP Plus token is being utilized within this new sidechain, it's still going to expand on top of the XRP Ledger and provide value to XRP as well, because all of this is going to be, one, multi-chain, so we are going to have the bridge to the mainnet as well on both sides, but then also we are going to start to see a lot more utility and use cases being built on top of this, because we finally have those smart contracts even on a sidechain. So I think that this is great. This is incredible. Seriously, this is something that I think needs to be heavily focused on as well. It's all good and great to, focus on cross-border payments and stuff like that, but this is also great for exposure to much more value and opportunity on top of the ledger. And like I said, we already know that the ledger has been expanding rapidly with some great use cases already. This is building upon this, and I think that this is very exciting. Now, also, with that, I do want to talk about a few things happening outside of the XRP Ledger and outside of what Ripple is doing. Kind of goes in depth with what Ripple has been doing for a little bit of time. You guys probably remember the videos where I was talking about CBDCs and stablecoins, and I was like, at one point in time, this was only CBDCs. If we go to Ripple's website and we go under use cases, solutions, central bank digital currencies, this used to only say CBDCs here. And then I even caught it and I was like, wait a second, since when are they adding stablecoins to this? So they added stablecoins to this probably about like 3 or 4 months ago or so. And this is all under this, central bank digital currency platform. And it's all around stablecoins and CBDCs. We do know that Ripple is already working on a few stablecoins already. I'm pretty sure that they even mentioned that. Down here we have Bhutan, and then I know that there was another one, obviously Palau. You have Colombia as well. If we go to hear from our customers, I don't know if they have it on here, but I think that there's like five stablecoin initiatives and CBDC initiatives already working on Ripple. But the reason why I bring that up and the reason why I mention that is because we're starting to see a few changes happening. So one of the biggest things that we've been talking about is the problems tied to CBDCs. And I always said I would gladly accept a stablecoin rather than a CBDC, because we already know what we're getting with stablecoins. We don't know what we're getting with CBDCs. CBDCs are questionable, especially when we put a lot of control and trust in central banks. I mean, look at what it's got us so far with our monetary system. But what we recently seen was from the Financial Services Committee. So new chairman Patrick McHenry, Rep. French Hill, and also I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Representative Bill sent a letter to the Federal Reserve Chair Powell rebuking the Fed's efforts to undermine progress on legislative clarity for payment stablecoins. Now, I think that this is pretty interesting to note, considering the fact that I think that we're starting to see a race around technology and a race towards a new framework within stablecoins to accept stablecoins for what they are. And if we actually look within this, we do see Congress understands the need to provide regulatory certainty for payment stablecoins and the broader digital asset ecosystem. A regulatory framework established by Congress will better protect consumers and provide certainty to market participants. The recognition was the impetus for the Clarity for Payment Stablecoins Act, a bill that was favorably reported by the House Committee on Financial Services on a bipartisan basis. Yet instead of working with Congress to establish a workable regime, less than 2 weeks after the committee's action, the Fed released SR 23.7 and SR 23.8. In fact, the committee's approach creates a clear and permissible framework for regulated institutions, including banks under the Fed's purview, to issue payment stablecoins. This would be pretty big if we do see this, but what the Fed has released would essentially counter all of this. As we look at what's happening here, stablecoins are obviously a big focus, and we even see at the end there, by issuing the letters, the Fed has chosen to effectively prevent banks from issuing payment stablecoins or engaging in the payment stablecoin ecosystem, while the supervisory non-objection process is masked as guidance outlining a process by which these activities can be permissible. It is clear the Fed does not intend to allow any such activity, at least as it relates to public permissionless blockchains. Now, this does go over a few things here. For the most part, all of the rest of this is just kind of questions and concerns. We do know that there's a lot of regulatory actions being taken towards stablecoins and stablecoin initiatives. But what we are seeing now is the possibility, if we do see Congress issue out these regulations, we could very well see a possibility where banks that are under the Fed's purview, they can now issue payment stablecoins. But we need the Fed to actually work with Congress on this in order to even see this happen. But this kind of confirms what we said a few weeks back. Let me see if I can find it on my profile, because I recently said everything of value will be tokenized. Right? You guys probably remember that. And I said, so it was actually right here. I was like, how do I envision what's coming? So I even said CBDCs, but then what I said was every single bank will tokenize their reserves. They might even have their own token, i.e. JP Morgan coin. If that is the case, and if that's what we're seeing here, because that could very well be a stablecoin, if banks are starting to issue their own payment stablecoins, what's going to happen? How are we going to be able to transact with those stablecoins? I could think of a few ways. We need something to bridge them. We need something that can actually, transact between them. We need a decentralized bridge currency. Could very well be XRP, and I even said that within this tweet. I said, many believe this bridge currency will be XRP or even XLM due to many documents out there. I believe there's a significant change coming where the world will be dominated by DLNs, distributed ledger networks. Whether or not it's XRP, XLM, etc., the world is changing. Everyone needs to realize that blockchain and DLT is fundamental to the change coming, and I do think that this really kind of confirms that. We're already kind of starting to see stablecoin initiatives. I think that that's why we are starting to see a pushback here and trying to get the Federal Reserve to act as fast as possible, because we already seen PayPal launch their stablecoin. We've seen Singapore actually become a very large leader around this because they started to agree on stablecoin crypto regulation. We even see Singapore's financial regulator on Tuesday said that it had finalized rules for a type of digital currency called stablecoin. Reserves that back stablecoins must be held in low risk and highly liquid assets. They must equal or exceed the value of the stablecoin in circulation at all times, the rules say as well. And I do think that as we really kind of look at this, we're starting to see a major push on this. And even Colombian economist advised central bank to focus on stablecoin regulation over CBDCs. And I think that this is exactly why Ripple seen this becoming a big deal, and that's why they added CBDCs and also stablecoins to this. We could very well see a world that is dominated by CBDCs and stablecoins, where the central bankers are actually using CBDCs for wholesale, while stablecoins are more so for retail, which I would actually agree on, considering the fact with stablecoins, we don't really need to worry too much about, programmability, where stablecoins are getting changed to the point where we have to be limited on what we can use them for, what we can transact with them. Because right now, technically, a lot of people think that USDC is already a US CBDC or a US stablecoin. So if that is the case, and USDC is the digital dollar, I've utilized USDC many times in the past, even to purchase things. I would gladly accept that, because again, I don't really think that there's too much concern with stablecoins, at least right now. So with that, I think that this is very interesting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And with that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Peace out.